Alright, so I am a motorcycle junkie. I'm actually surprised that this many videos into our channel I have not fit in more motorcycle content, but this is a video I actually made from a trip I took in June of 2024 with my best friend Azam. And you'll definitely be seeing more of Azam and his family on this channel. But this is a recap video I made to show his kids and my kids. And so I'm just doing a quick voiceover of it, changed the music out. We had used some stuff that was definitely going to get demonetized and flagged for copyright issues. But this is what it's all about for me, being able to pack everything you own on an iron horse and take off and just crush miles and live in a tent. It is challenging, but it is amazing. So a lot of subtitles in this one. We got poured on for morning number one. This was Azam's first trip ever on his motorcycle. This was probably my 5th or 6th, but this was my 4th time chasing the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it was finally a success. I have had breakdowns, I have had rainouts, I have had all sorts of problems, but this trip checked all the boxes. The views were stunning, the roads were twisty, we had the place to ourselves. There was nobody out there. It was just so great. So we took our time, we got some footage of each other crushing miles. And if you have never been to the Blue Ridge Parkway, you've got to make it happen. We started at milepost 89, the Peaks of Otter region, and we drove north all day. Took several hours, but it was totally worth it. Stopped for lunch in Buena Vista, got back on the Parkway, and just did our thing. It was great. There was nothing like it. I highly recommend it if you've never been. After playing around, taking our time, having a great first day, we decided when we got off the Parkway to figure out where we were going to stay that night. I had a bunch of ideas, but we ended up landing at the Shenandoah Valley Campground. And there aren't words. It was one of the greatest campgrounds. Can't wait to go back. We'll definitely be bringing our kids. They have hundreds of these little rabbits that are domesticated and just running around and are super friendly. That was a really fun thing that I know our kids would love. We were able to camp right next to their waterfall, which is also a great swimming hole. So that was very refreshing after a couple of days living hard on the road. We made it count, and we definitely enjoyed it. More camp coffee. As I've said in other videos, it's a staple, it's a non-negotiable. You gotta have coffee to start your day. So we hit more rain to get our day started, but when it cleared, we headed north for Seneca Rocks, and we were feeling the vibes. It was great. I had never been on Route 33, the Shenandoah Sidewinder, and so that's where we were headed. All this footage was just captured on a couple of iPhones. I didn't have a GoPro at the time, and so it was all just fast and furious. This was a spot that we passed on Route 33, and I actually found a place to do a U-turn and go back to it because I knew I would regret it if I did not get pictures and time spent at this overlook for Germany Valley. You've gotta check this site out if you ever have the chance. Then we rode for another 30 minutes and landed at Seneca Rocks, which was breathtaking and epic. We took our time there, got some food at Yoakum's Market, Yoakum's General Store, whatever it's called. And then we kind of had the road to ourselves. I believe this is Route 28. We headed north on Route 28, had more of the road to ourselves. Just loved every second of it, crushing miles, and eventually landed at Winchester, Virginia area, trying to find camp for night 3. No plan, just hopes, but we figured it out. We decided not to cook our own meal this night, but we found an absolutely epic Mexican restaurant. Such good food. And then there's a crazy story that lands us at this campground in West Virginia, Lazy A Campground. Totally awesome, totally worth it. We had that campground all to ourselves. I believe it was a Thursday night. And then this is just a bunch of photos kind of recapping the trip. Like I said, this is a repurposed video. We are guys and we do pee outside. That is true. Germany Valley, Blue Ridge Parkway, Shenandoah Sidewinder, roads all to ourselves. Views that can't be described with just words. They have to be experienced. A little bit of wildlife. And memories we are so grateful for. Get out there, do the thing, have an adventure. You won't regret it.